Good morning, afternoon, or evening. We have discussed the gift of time and how to check your progress. As we go on this journey to graduation, I hope that you are taking good notes and doing your homework. Okay, back to this week. Last week we talked about progress reports. It is important that you do not wait until the final to see how you are doing. If you are checking your progress along the way, the final is so much easier. Actually, you could be exempt from the final. Let me explain. I remember in high school that if a person had a certain grade in attendance, one would be exempt from the test. That was the goal for me. I would take out my calendar and mark the days I could miss to be sure I stayed within the goal of being exempt from my exams. That was my motivation. I was not trying to take an exam that would be 30% of my grade. I could have had one bad day and messed up all the hard work throughout the semester. Now in college, I had no choice but to take the exam. The difference in high school and college was my perspective. In high school, I never had to worry about what I learned in August because I already knew I wouldn't be taking the final. Therefore, my retention of knowledge was different. In college, I had to be sure I understood throughout the semester. Most finals were comprehensive, which means it covered everything. I definitely had to pay attention every day because the final was inevitable. So what in the world does this have to do with today's topic? Your success will not show up in one moment. Your accomplishments will not magically appear on this date. I'm talking about the things you really want. It will take time. It will take dedicated time. Your success is the proof that you know or do not know. It is the proof that you have done the work or not done the work. The final exam happens whether we want it to or not. How? Well, if you're looking back 5 years, 1 year, or 3 months, and you haven't progressed appropriately, you are failing the exam. If you are, then you're passing the exam. Am I saying this is a perfect science? No, not at all. What I am saying is every time we look back over the last chunk of time, we discover if we passed the test. I will tell you this, life does happen, so you could have an incomplete grade. Maybe you had to shift your focus to something else. Maybe you were sick or needed to take care of a family member. Some things may have been put to the side. This is only temporary. Don't stay in that place. Get back at it in the next semester so you can look back and say, I passed the test. Next week, we graduate, and I hope to see you there. If you are ready to take your finances to the next level, join PughFC Accountability Group for only $20 a month. The information is below. I'm Latricia Pugh, your financial coach that will help you understand your money and position you to live the best version of your life. See you next week.